I'm Terry Roberts with empowerMINT.com, and I am thrilled today to be joined by Ken Fashong of the Sonoma County CVB. Ken, nice to see you.
Good to be here. Thanks, Terry.
I have a question for you. I'm interested in hearing your perspective. If I'm a planner who wants to get the most from working with the CVB, give me some tips for how I would go about that.
Well, destination marketing people are the experts for that destination. And despite all of the advents of technology, we really work in a people face-to-face business. And so relationships are critical in our industry. So when you are able to have a good relationship with a destination marketing person for the city you're going to, you are going to be able to extract information that will make you look good. So, our job always is to listen to what the planner has and then to best match what their needs are with what the amenities in our destination are. And a good DMO, if you, Terry, were coming to me as a meeting planner and you were requesting something that I might not have in my inventory, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you to one of my peers somewhere else that can accommodate you. Because I know if I give you that service that you will be back. And so I think that the real key is we can facilitate so much of what a meeting planner's job is, not only in the search process, but in terms of our direct relationship with all of the visitor amenities in the destination, which are the hotels, of course, the attractions, restaurants, and in our case, Sonoma County, we have over 500 of the world's most award-winning wineries, and it can be a bit of a maze to try to navigate through as a meeting planner. And I will personally help you go to each and every winery. I'm actually the only person that has been to every single winery in Sonoma County.
Talk about building relationships.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about empowerMINT, the web portal. What excites you in Sonoma about being part of something like this?
Well, I think I probably have to go back to the very beginning of DMAI 100 years ago, and there was literally a bucket, a lead bucket. And all of the folks that belonged to DMAI at the time, before we had any kind of technology, just threw the leads in a bucket. And then over the years, we came up with this system called SINET, which was pretty big in the 80s, but it was not really meeting the needs of the meeting planner as well as the destination marketing organization. The next reiteration was Mint that came along, and at that point there wasn't as much control over the data, and there wasn't that reciprocal agreement where a planner could come and access it. And what has been built today by DMAI and the excellent staff that came from the industry, some of which were probably saying they were the loudest complainers, and so we said, well, come and be part of the solution, because you're the one that really wants, you know the value of this. And so there's been a tremendous amount of work that's been done to develop empowerMINT to what it is today. And I was talking to one of my peers in another destination today, and she said just a few minutes ago, I need to find a company that can generate me leads. And I said, well, wait a minute.
That already exists, right?
Are you part of empowerMINT? And she's like, no, what's that? I mean, so I had sat down with her, and she's behind us now talking to the staff and learning how her bureau can join empowerMINT. So the fact that we have this amazing database that is accurate, that is up to date, and that talks to the planner, so the planner can submit, can work with it better than ever before, I think is really a huge accomplishment for us. And I often try to tell people, I say, well, hotels have national sales offices. empowerMINT is, the national sales office for DMOs everywhere.
And online, making it easy for planners to connect in those initial stages when it can really be overwhelming.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we are there to facilitate what they need to do to make their job easier. Whether it is, whoever the planner is, if it's a third party, if it's direct, whatever. I mean, we are absolutely there to do that service. And the other thing I like from a CEO perspective is the report that empowerMINT gives me. So I can go back to my director sales and say, well, look, okay, good. We've had our first booking already, which is great because we've joined fairly recently. But I can look at the activity of my peers, and I can see how our bureau is doing and how well they're using this tool.
So what gets measured gets done, and it's a great measurement tool also.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're very excited to be part of empowerMINT and this evolution of this lead source that really was the foundation for this organization 100 years ago, has really come into its own in a way that we only dreamed possible a few years ago.
I think you really did a great job of really bringing that together for your peers. Thank you, Ken.
Sure. Thank you, Terry. My pleasure.